But now we return to the to the Zoom screen for time for a news we failed to mention.
Time now for What You Failed to Mention News.
With me, Jeff Oskey.
Hey! Looking good, Jeffy. On the Bob and Tom Show.
That's right, baby. I'm back. For those of you unaware of who I am, I'm Jeff Oskey. I'm calling from the Failed to Mention News Desk. We give you a lot of news each week, but we don't give you the whole story, so I'm here to give you the news we failed to mention.
All right.
An alligator, Christy, you mentioned yesterday, an alligator had to be removed from a mall in Florida. What you failed to mention, even they can't pass up the free samples of bourbon chicken.
So good. Very tasty.
That's good stuff, man.
A Georgia woman found 18 snakes under her couch. What you failed to mention, she donated them to Locks of Love for Medusa.
You know what? That's a tidy joke.
Yes,
It just ties up a lot of loose ends.
that joke is
I
like a
love that.
sculpture that's carved out of a giant block of granite. It's always been in there, but someone had to find
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Then you'll hate this one. A man was arrested with a pickle in his bum. What you failed to mention, $100 says that's the last time he swipes right on the Vlasic stork.
Dating a bird.
That's the sexiest pickle I ever heard.
Right, historic.
Gold, Josh. It was reported that China is where marijuana originated. What you failed to mention, I've smoked this Chinese weed. It's not very good. I find myself wanting to smoke it again in an hour. Then I get the munchies and I want Chinese food, which I'm hungry for again in an hour.
Right.
It's a horrible cycle. And even worse way to spend your weekend is actually how Buddha got so fat.
Oh, how about that?
Not everyone knows that.
We learned something.
Sounds
The
familiar.
state of New York has officially legalized haircuts on Sunday. What you failed to mention, unfortunately, they haven't made man buns, feathered bangs, or bowl cuts illegal yet. New York also legalized shaving on Sundays, prompting the female students at NYU, Columbia, and the New York school to declare, hey, leave our armpits out of this. Two skydivers in the UK have set a Guinness World Record for most high and low fives by a pair in a single skydive. The two, in partnership with Carex, earned the title with 32 high fives and low fives in a bid to encourage people to feel more confident about getting out and having contact with others. What you failed to mention, this has the opposite effect on people like me. Whenever I see a lot of high fives, I want absolutely nothing to do with contacting those people. That's why you'll never see me at a Dave Matthews concert, a college basketball game, an orgy. All right, let's try. I got two more. You guys hanging in there?
Yeah, hey, Jeff, real quick, earlier you had a joke about a shave and a haircut. Does that technically count as two bits?
Let's see here.
Little inside comment. You see bits.
Oh,
in the
apparently
world.
not.
You
I've
try-
had one of those weeks.
Did you forget how to read? What?
No, I'm letting it marinate.
Marinate.
AC/DC has released two new beers. Their Power Up Juicy IPA features flavors of passion fruit, ripe peaches, and mandarin. The TNT Double IPA offers flavors of grapefruit, sweet mango, and fresh pine. What you failed to mention, what the hell, AC/DC? Passion fruit and sweet mango, these are Barry Manilow beers, not AC/DC.
Darn right.
AC/DC beers should have hints of oak and WD-40. It should smell like hog sweat and motor oil, not mandarin and peaches. The next day, you should feel like you got stumped out by a gang of Doc Martin wearing lunatics. Not. And finally,
What You Failed to Mention News. Jeff Oskey.
the more More athletes are testing positive for COVID at the Olympics. What you failed to mention, I say let's give them all COVID and see who the true athletes really are. Wow, Jim, the way his body and that ventilator made it over the high bar, very, very impressive. I'm Jeff Oskey, and that's the way it is.
What you failed to mention.
Jeff, I think that one's taken. You can't.
I think that's the way
can't say
it is.
that's
I think
the way it is.
Cronkite may own that
yeah.
one.
That was stellar.
You can't.
Very, very nice.
Very good.
Very good. Medusa. Locks
Very nicely
of
done.
love.